Is Hollywood for sale? Well, it has been, and China has definitely been spending big here.
There's been some multi-billion-dollar deals.
Financing up to 35% of some recent film budgets. That's according to research by the Los Angeles Times. But as with every Hollywood blockbuster, there is a twist here. There's always a twist.
They're going to have to look for new forms of investment.
Fact is that a ton of Chinese money has been pouring into this place for years now. From $2 million in 2013 to just shy of $4.8 billion just 3 years later, and then down to a little below 490 million around about this time last year. In many cases, the cash or the promise of it just simply disappeared.
What on earth has gone wrong here?
Well, there's been a couple reasons. There's been a regulatory crackdown in China that's really put the clamps on cross-border investments, particularly in entertainment. And there's also been economic reasons. There's been some changes in the Chinese box office, and there's been some impacts with terms of major studio owners here in Hollywood that have gone through financial challenges of their own.
Big losses, the likes of Millennium Films. China's Recon Holdings was set to buy a $100 million controlling stake in this company last year, but that deal was dropped. Dalian Wanda scrapped plans to acquire Dick Clark Productions for $1 billion, as well as integrate Legendary Entertainment into its own film company. And another big loser?
Paramount Pictures, one of the most famous movie studios in the world, set to receive a $1 billion investment, China's Hua Media. That would have covered a quarter of Paramount's film slate. And then a few months later, seemingly overnight, the deal was scrapped.
Hollywood had big deals and were relying on the Chinese money quite a bit.
This is a place that thrives on drama. It manufactures plenty of it. Now it's the story here, and the question on executives' minds.
So what happens now? Hollywood doesn't get this money from China. Where does it turn to?
If they're not going to get the money from China or the foreign markets, they're going to have to look at the digital companies who are looking for more and more content for gaming, for mobile, for over-the-top boxes. There's always a need for content with these new media suppliers, and they are going to have to deal with the studios, whether that's for long-form and or short-form programming.
Hollywood story taking on a new direction. Its happy ending as elusive as ever.